Hello. Oh my gosh. Starts with the cough. um, I hope everybody's okay, happy, and healthy. Let me show you something really quickly. Because you know me, I love to show things. Like show and tell. Look at this tooth earring. See? Very cute. It was sent to me. You know, my friend, my very dear friend sent this to me. It's so cute. I thought this was like I thought she sent me keychains. They're earrings, even cuter. I get to wear them, but not today. Not today. Yeah, I'm still coughing. My voice still crackly. But I've been drinking some kind of concoction that I put together. Like I boil, ginger, like raw ginger. You have to like splat it. And then you put it in this boiling water. I did use rooibos tea. Rooibos. You can just use any type of tea, you know. And then you just put them all together. And I used honey. What else did I put in here? My friend said put some garlic in there. No, no garlic. Raw garlic. Oh no. That'd be, I don't like raw garlic. And then I was supposed to put in calamansi juice, but I don't have calamansi. I have to fly to the Philippines to get calamansi. That witchy oil, so that I can fly everywhere in the world. I don't have that power. Unless you give me some, then I can go back to the Philippines. Oh my God. This thing, I do have some vegetables. Yeah. See that? That's grape. See how big that grape is? Oh my God. And then I have some grapefruit tomatoes, some Brussels sprouts, raw Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. Tastes like cabbage. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm gonna have some. Yeah. Hold on here. Okay? You just wait. Because Eugene has to eat something. Mm. I'm eating this because it's loaded with vitamin C. Hopefully it will help take care of my... Talking about vitamin C. If you eat a lot of sugary food, drinks a lot of sugary drinks, it inhibits vitamin C absorption. So just so you know. Yeah. Okay. What was I gonna say? By the way, I went to Michael's, remember? And I bought a whole bunch of what do you call this? What do you call this? Well, because I wanted to have my certificates and my diplomas framed, right? So, take a look at this. Made of wood. It's nice. It's beautiful. See this? Glass. And it's more like floating. Oh, it's a floaty certificate. Yeah. Corrugated type, wood. And it's pretty. Oh, it's hard to appreciate it because it's not in front of you. Yeah. It's just, I got 3 of them done. And then, let me show you. I got more over here. See? Yeah. See? That's picture. Yeah. It was cheap way of doing things, you know. Like I paid like very little money. You know, if I have it done at Michael's, like for one, it costs like $100 plus. Yeah. So I thought I might as well do it myself. But I did not build this thing. I just, you know, this is ready-made type frame. But it's not, it's very light, you know. So that means cheap. But that's okay. As long as I get to hang this up there. So should be okay, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this for the honor society thing. Yeah. I'm not gonna show it to you. All these things, yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then the one that I really like. Oh, I like those three too, the white ones. This. This. Because I get to put my, you know. I wanna. See? See? And then I have to put my picture on this side. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the thing. And I'm so happy I was able to get this done, you know? Very cheaply. But it's okay. This is quite heavy actually. And it's well made. I don't mind, you know, if I, you know, as long as I don't end up paying a lot of money for it. Yeah. So yeah, so happy. I get to save some money. You know, that's a lot of hamburgers, you know, if you know what I mean. So another thing I want to show you. Oh shoot. I'm gonna show you something that I'm like really excited about. Oh, I purchased this map. It's the world map. I want to give it to someone because this guy loves maps, so I'm gonna give this to someone. It's a gift. Will be my Christmas gift for him. And I bought myself. Oh my god! I bought myself this. I love this thing. You know, it wasn't that expensive. $9. Bought this just a few days ago. It wasn't Black Friday, but it was on sale. So I thought I might as well. So yeah, $9 something. We do have a lot of these, but you know, for I don't know, because I think Fritz put a lot of our tools somewhere. And so this is going to be mine. So that I don't have to look for them. So yeah, we do have a lot of these. But Fritz put them somewhere. And so this, you know, like at least I have my own tools. So yeah, because I'm going to give a lot of our tools to Fritz. Because he's going to need them the most. Yeah. But I do, you know me. I mean, you know me. So I like to do those types of things. Like sewing and hammering and whacking. So yeah. So glad. Yeah, this is gonna be my Christmas gift. Yeah, you should buy yourself a Christmas gift. Yeah, something that's useful, you know. So I'm so happy I got this thing. And then another thing that I got myself, but I'm gonna wrap them so that when I open them, heaven. Yeah, of course I have to wrap them. I have to surprise myself. I'm so wacko. And then look, this is steel, you know. I can kill somebody with this. Yeah, I can stab somebody with this. But this is solid, my love. Solid. So yeah, don't mess with me, because I'm gonna poke you. Yeah. Holy cow. Holy shit. So yeah, this is solid. And I only paid like $2 something. My god. And this is very useful. Yeah, when you're building something. I might have to build a chicken coop, you know, like a small one. Oh, that'd be fun. So yeah, I'd love to have chickens, so that I have my own, you know, eggs. I don't have to go to the store to get my eggs. I'll have my own. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. They're fun. I love chickens. And then I got myself, ba-da, 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 ta-da. What does it say? Hearty. Shit. It's hearty. So, this hearty, I'm going to use this hearty next. When? Oh my God. Holy shit. April? No, March. March. Hardy, I'm gonna use you for for this coming. I'm gonna be gardening. So excited! I'm gonna have my seedlings ready, and also what else? Oh my God! Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to 2026 because I'm planning to plant something interesting, some interesting plants that I want to, So yeah, this is very durable. So this is going to last me for several years, hopefully. So yeah, it's good. I'm so glad I got this. Yeah. So I'm going to wrap these things and I'm going to open my gifts happily. What else? Oh, another thing. Fritz gave me this. Because, I have Bose speaker. Fritz has a whole bunch of Bose speakers. But this one, Fritz had this for a while. He had this for a while. And he's giving it to me. It's going to be my Christmas gift. Yeah. Hell yeah. See? This is cool. Then I get to, take this with me if I had to go somewhere, maybe hang out with a friend, maybe at Sandy River. I get to play my song using this thing, of course with Bluetooth, because otherwise it won't work. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I got my Christmas gifts figured out. So it's all ready. Yeah. So for Fritz, I already got something in mind for him, but we'll see. When we're gonna get it, who knows? God only knows. Yeah, God only knows. Maybe tomorrow or the next, or who knows. So yeah, I got salt. I got grape. See? It's a beautiful green. Sorry. My God. I've been talking. Hopefully you're able to hear me. Because I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, you know me. I always... I don't know. My brain right now is everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. I mean, my mind. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to give you the message. A few days ago, my mom and I went to, of course, empanada shop. And Tony's always there, of course. So, you know Tony. He loves his customers, especially us, of course. But, when we were there, I called Tony. Tony, come here. And Tony said, what? I said, like, because I've been to many restaurants, okay? We eat, but I don't know. I mean, it's just happened that I was at that restaurant when it happened. Like, I thought, you know what? Every time we eat at a restaurant, we never really think whoever cooks the food, like the chefs, because they're always at the back, of the restaurant, like doing their work. But Tony's chefs, they're like, you can see them. You can talk to them if you want to. So, but I let Tony handle it. I mean, I didn't want to talk to his people because, they don't want to handle money if somebody give them some money. So I told Tony, come here. And Tony said, what? I said, I got some money here. I want to give your chefs tips. He said, no, that's not necessary. I said, yeah, I want to give them something. Because, like they really make delicious food. I mean, really good. And I'm like, my mom, she really liked the macro bowl that I ordered. Because that's like one of my favorites at that restaurant. My mom really loved it. And then Tony gave us, he always does that. He gave us dessert. He only does it to us. Yeah, so nice. He's so nice to us. So I thought, I do give Tony a little bit. Well, he's the owner. He makes lots of money, so he can have a little bit. So I thought, yeah, that wasn't a bad idea at all. So yeah, if you guys go to a restaurant and, if they have the chefs, give them something. I'm sure they'll appreciate and they'll make, more delicious food for the locals, like at Tony's place. Yeah. Because I'm sure they'll think, oh my God, we must be very good. Then they'll make magic. Yeah, that's how it works. No wonder why, well, also Tony is very nice to his people. That's why. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to do that. But, my mom really likes the macro bowl. That's the one that I always order at that restaurant. Yeah. I don't know. What else do I have to talk about? Another thing. When we went to, of course, Cat's Moon the other day. No. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? As we were driving home, this is the one that keeps playing in my head. Eye in the Sky. Eye in the Sky. Eye in the sky. La, 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 la. So that's the one. And my brain said, my heart said, coherently, that's it. That's the music for this heart-to-heart talk number 31, 32. So yeah. So I keep thinking about eating. So I'm so like, and then everything's falling down, so I can't, my brain is so weird right now. It's all scattered. I can't seem to focus. What's going on? Are you guys having some confusion? Because I'm a little bit, I don't know. I can't seem to focus. What's happening to you? Because what's happening to you will be happening to me. Okay? Yeah. That's what's happening. So that's the one, Eye in the Sky. And we'll talk about that later on. I'll look at the lyrics later on. But that's what's I'm supposed to tell you, you know. Eye in the Sky. I have not looked at the lyrics. We'll look at it later today. But that's what's, what was playing in my head a few days ago. And that's supposed to be the song for today. So I have to follow. So thank God I don't have to wait for the song. Yeah, hopefully this will just go smoothly, right? Hopefully. But, sometimes, it goes in a different direction. I've been putting salt on on my Brussels sprouts. Have you guys tried this thing? Actually, this looks like a small cabbage. I love it. I love it when it's raw. It's loaded with all kinds of vitamins and minerals. Huh? Vitamins and minerals? Phytochemicals. It's supposed to be anti-cancer. Cabbage is. So this one, of course. It's good to eat vegetables in raw form. You get more vitamins that way. Get more nutrients that way. Nutrient dense food. So yeah. Let me just eat this, and I'm not that hungry, but I love to munch on, things like this. Yeah. I know some people, they don't like to see people eating, but that's okay. You can find another video. You don't have to sit here and listen. It's okay. I understand. Don't worry. I understand you very well. So yeah, you don't have to be here. But me, I'm just gonna eat, okay? Because I feel like eating. I'm just gonna eat for a little bit. I'm almost done. Keep looking for stuff that I can talk about. I was talking earlier about gardening and something popped up actually. I was looking at my gloves. And, well, this is a confession. Oh, man. I hated myself. Now, this was many years ago when I started gardening. These slugs kept eating my vegetable plants. I remember, what I did to these slugs. Yeah. And here I was with my small shovel, Oh, yeah. I'm a slug killer. Yeah. That was me. Now I'm not like that no more. Of course, I'm not. But I used to put them in a little container. But I do take them to the, by the creek. But one time, I had this big bag because it kept raining and raining. And it was for the whole week. And so we ended up having a lot of slugs in my garden. So 7 days later or 8 days later, everything was back to normal. Yeah. Sun was shining and all that. So I decided, hey, I'm going to pick up those slugs and then place them in a bag. So that way my plants are safe and they're not going to get eaten. So, put them in a bag and then place them by, like the side of our house. There was a little container there. I thought, nah, tomorrow morning I'm just going to take them to the creek. But that never happened because I thought, they can live over there and not as long as they're not in my backyard. So that was the idea. But that never happened. I totally forgot. So it was, yeah, I hated it. I hated myself. Yeah, I really hated myself. Because it was bright and sunny, and of course it was very hot because it was, I think, the month of July. It was in the month of July or August, but it happened to be like it was raining for like the whole week. So, I wanted to forget about what happened. So yeah, that's what happened. They got killed. The sun killed them. But it was my own doing. And I really hated the fact that I killed all of them. They became like gooey and slimy and all that, and they were like stuck together. Isn't that a beautiful story? Man, I hated myself when that happened. I still remember it. But guess what? I forgave myself. I had to. Because I do think about that once in a while. Same thing with that bird I had. It was given to me by a friend, Melania. That's another thing that I don't want to remember. There's some sad stories. Yeah, there's some things that happen that you don't want to remember. Like, I just want to forget about it. But sometimes it comes knocking on your door once in a while. It kind of reminds you, here's what happened. So kind of like tells you we do make mistakes. But hopefully we learn from those mistakes. And I do tell myself, Nhejzheen, you're forgiven. It's okay. Things like that happens. As long as you don't do it again, just don't do it again. Yeah. So, yeah, there is perfection in imperfection. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Yeah. I wouldn't want to live in a place where all I am is happiness and greatness. No way. I consider that way of living is boring. You know what I mean? I want to feel hurt, disappointed, or a disappointment in someone's life, or being in a chaotic situation once in a while. Of course, just once in a while. I mean, I don't want to, I won't be able to handle it if it happens every day. That would be miserable, just once in a while. Life would be hell if that's the case. Yeah. Actually, there is beauty in pain and misery. Yeah. With those, you learn something that makes your happiness amplified. Actually, you cannot appreciate anything unless you experience something. Yeah, it could be anything. You will also learn something about yourself, you as a person. Yeah, it's important, I find that, I don't know. Yeah, we should go through hell once in a while. It's not just happy and all that stuff. Yeah. It should fluctuate. Sometimes we go down, sometimes we go up, sometimes we're happy, lonely, sad, happy again. Life should be like that. Because can't be happy always. Man, I wouldn't want to be in that situation. No. It has to be colorful. There has to be colors. Yeah. Because sad could be blue. Happy could be pink. You know? It should be like the rainbow. You know? Like that. Oh boy. I think I'm going to end up buying a new bookcases. I want something white. Yeah, I want something different this time. Because the one I have here, it's wooden color. I want something white. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably do that next year. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, one of my necklaces, believe it or not, one of something happened to it. Just broke all of a sudden. So, yeah, the one with the heart. But I kept, I was able to find the chain and then the heart. Yeah. I didn't lose it. Yeah. Thankfully. I'll probably have to buy a new chain. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, I just remember something. Remember that video I posted, my raw and unfiltered video about the Dutertes and the Marcuses? Man, that was a humdinger. You know what I mean, So my heart-to-heart talk number 31 was recorded several days before that video was posted. Yeah. Yeah. And I just came to realize that the synchronicity is unbelievable, I picked up your energies prior to posting that video. So yeah, watch my heart-to-heart talk video number 31. I talked about you being mad at me. I'm usually very energetic, but that day was different. I picked up what was coming. I became, very tired for no apparent reason. I don't know why that was, I thought something is off. But, yeah, I was busy that day, but I don't get tired so easily. Yeah, I don't know. That was unusual. Man, that was beautiful. I mean, I just get excited when something like that happens. I mean, it's magical if you really think about it. See the synchronicity? Yeah. It hasn't even happened yet. I mean, yet the universe already knows. I'll be better prepared next time. I'm not sure if you really understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, you're a badass because I am a badass, Yeah, like attracts like. Remember? Yeah. You're watching me because there's something in me that you have. You embody the powerful version. Like me. The universe gave me this strength and my talents to help you heal, to be this powerful version of yourself. You and me are these beams of light, my dear. No one can control us, We are these fire starters. We rock. So stay positive, of course, but I have to state the facts about the Dutertes and the Marcuses. But that doesn't mean you go bonkers. Back to your pessimistic viewpoints, negativities, toxicities, insecurities.
jealousy, all those things, Yeah, tell me, which do you prefer? The positive or the negative side? The loser or the winner side? The good or evil side? So, which one do you prefer? Think. Okay? Some people were confused about the rant I did. That rant about Duterte and, Sara Duterte and Bong Marcos, those two idiots. So you will only get the full understanding of me if you have been watching my heart to heart talk videos. The only people who can understand me are the likes of me. Otherwise, you either hate me or love me. Oh, yeah, the polarity is immense. Because what you give is what you get. What you believe to be true about me is what is true about you. Start seeing you for you. Stop hating others because you hate who you are. If you still don't understand this, then I don't know what to tell you. So what you believe is what your reality is. I can read and feel your energy. My heart naturally aligns with truths. You find me annoying, irritating, because deep within you, you are annoying and irritating. It's not me. It's you, my love. You are who you think you are. Yeah, because that's how you think of yourself. And very easy to figure out, The one who can truly connect with me. They're the ones who can understand me fully. You should feel something. Not necessarily like electrical current. You should feel something that pulls you in, something. If not, keep loving yourself. If you still don't feel that pulling or something, Because as you know, we are all created equal. We are here on earth to love, heal, create, and celebrate. I read about that, and I totally agree. And you know me, I'm a truth speaker. I am brutally honest. Sometimes, I wake people up in their true self. I don't sugarcoat. If you get offended, so be it. I don't give a shit. Because I'm here to tell you the truth. That is my mission. Okay? Yeah. I mean, you can love people, but there are boundaries. You can be kind, loving, but there is a boundary that you have to put up. Because otherwise you'll get stepped on. You'll get abused. And you don't want that, You don't want that. So, yeah, same thing with leaders. Leaders, they have to be that way. And as you know, we do have a huge problem in the Philippines. It is called corruption. It is deeply rooted, like I've mentioned before. And it claimed so many lives and so many souls, since there are only very few people who are, I'm talking about politicians and those government workers, government employees. There are only very few who are very trustworthy, Only very few of them. So we can stop this problem by getting to the core. That's the only way. But we have to talk about it. We can't just hide behind curtains and, just whisper. That's not how you solve the problem. You get to the core. You discuss about it. Yeah. Oh, well, there's so many talks, so many discussions, but no actions. That's what's happening right now in our country. But you're just going to sit and wait. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah. These people, these corrupt politicians, these corrupt government workers, they're still working, supposed to be serving the public, Are they serving the public? Are they in jail? That's the question. Nothing happened because we allow it. Yeah, and we have government leaders. Are they doing anything? No, they're also scared. God damn. So, pretty soon, the Philippines is going to go down the drain. That's where it's going. So, to stop this problem is to start working on yourself. Everyone should do that. Yeah, everyone should do that. We have to start implementing self-love. Okay? That's it. That's the only way. There's no other way because nobody's doing anything. So you might as well, each one of you should start self-loving because our government officials are doing nothing. Okay? Yeah. Have they put these people in jail yet? No. So teach your children. That's the only way. There's no other way, it seems. There's no other way. So self-loving. I think, yeah, if we can implement that for each of us, I think there's a brighter future. It's probably even better. Okay? Yeah. This sounds impossible, but it's achievable. Yeah. So here's the thing. When you have self-love, okay, you start loving others. If you continue to love yourself, pretty soon you're going to love others. You will be able to have this unconditional love. But you have to practice it. You have to practice it every single day. Every single day. And when you love others, of course, corruption does not exist. Well, not totally. Not totally. Not completely. But that's how you get to the core, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It sounds simple, but not really. But it's achievable. Yeah, I know many of you here, who are watching. Yeah. When I posted that video, oh my God. It made you became so mad at me. I'm aware of that. It was so insulting. Because it was so insulting. I had to do that. Because nothing's happening. What's going on right now with our country? It's like corruption here and there. It's like a continuous thing. Yeah. Continuous. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah. Everyone is scared. No one is doing their job. Okay? Our justice system, what is going on? What is going on? So yeah, that's what I mean. So we might as well start practicing self-love. If these government people are not doing anything, not putting these corrupt individuals in jail, no. Let's find a different path. Okay? It's a peaceful path. But it's achievable. It's not an easy way to counteract what is going on in our country. But it will definitely help our country. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds kind of lame if you really think about it. At first, it sounds lame, but it's not lame. Definitely not lame. Okay? And I know many of you here, wanted me to be unhappy, wanted me to be sad for speaking the truth. Yeah, that is truly sick. You're going to hit with bad karma with that. Not me, but you. Okay? Wishing ill intention to someone, especially me, of all people? Of all people! God damn. Have you heard about... Well, I talked about it. Have you heard of boomerang? Ricochet? Yeah, watch out. Because what you throw at me, it will come right back at you. Watch out. Like I've been telling you Don't do that shit. Okay? Yeah. Don't do that shit. Be careful. Yeah. Be careful. So, people who watch my videos, people who love me, care for me, because I know there are people who are, what do you call that? My silent supporters, you might say. Each of you are complete package. I would consider a complete package sent from the universe. Well, heaven, whatever you call it, but the universe. Some people heaven because they have their God, okay? So, because like attracts like. You're more like me. You can relate, okay? You are it. Only if you continue on this journey. You can be anywhere in the world and still prosper, okay? Like I mentioned before, my video is not for everyone. Not everyone is willing to go through transformation process. It's tough. Trying to become the best version of yourself is not an easy road to take. There are many obstacles, roadblocks that you have to tackle with. Being on this journey, you have to go against the grain, which you will encounter. Yeah, as you go through it, you will encounter a moment of despair because of lack mindset, insecurities, limiting beliefs, jealousy, envy, and so forth. These things will be knocking on your door nonstop. These are projections. These are projections. You don't have to have a lot of friends and followers. I mean, if somebody objects with that statement, well, their way of thinking is surface level. They have no depth. Okay? Whoever these people are, let them. Okay? You are perfect as you are. With makeup on or without makeup, with lots of friends or without, doesn't matter. Okay? Life is simple if you let it. Okay? If you have somebody who supports you, maybe your family members, your relatives, it's fine. Okay? It's the soul that matters. Okay? Not the tangible view of you. Yeah. Because I remember a few days ago, I had this patient, nice guy, really nice guy. He came in, he had this overall, and that day was raining, okay? It was all like covered in dirt because he was working in somebody's yard. He was helping somebody's yard. And I thought, he was very apologetic. He said, I'm so sorry, I'm looking like this, And yeah, he was like covered in like dirt, and he had dirt on his face, and he was so apologetic. And I said, don't worry about it. You look fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that was very, I find it, I don't know, attractive. I find people who are like messy looking attractive. I don't know. Are you guys like that? Like people, because I don't know. Like sometimes you have construction workers, they come in and they're like covered in dirt, and they, say, I'm sorry, I'm looking like this. I was supposed to get home and change my clothes, but I didn't have time. I said, no, don't apologize. I'm not here for your looks. I'm here for your teeth. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're so sweet. I mean, yeah, this guy was helping his neighbor. I said, you look fine to me. I mean, it's not how you look. It's your soul, my dear. Soul. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's your soul. Beauty is not just physicality. It extends far beyond that. Yeah, it encompasses, holy shit. It encompasses person's entire essence, energy, character, and what else? That's what. Like that guy, Because some people will probably think, oh my God, this person is so disrespectful. He just came in here smelling so bad or looking like that. Some people, they find it offensive. But me, don't worry about that. I'm not here for that. I'm here for your teeth. I'm here to clean your teeth. I don't care about how you look. Yeah, you can be stinky and all that. I mean, as long as it's not like from marijuana. I don't know. I don't like the smell of marijuana, but yeah, I don't really mind about this. I mean, well, so much interruptions. I had to stop for just a few minutes because I had to get something. And so I'm back. So anyway, even now I don't know where I was at. Yeah, I forgot. So anyway, what was I talking about earlier? So anyway, if something comes up like, a new thing, then, it's probably because we have to talk about something else. So I was probably done with whatever I was talking about because I can't recall what it was about. So if you've been hurt, okay, by someone or because of something or whatever, learn from it, okay? Don't just get mad at the world. If we don't integrate this lesson that it comes with, we won't learn anything. We stop self-development, self-growth as a result. We end up piling things up and carry this weight for the rest of our lives. It impacts our health, our demeanor, and how we live our lives, if that's how we operate. Because we end up sometimes, because we got hurt so bad, we end up closing our hearts, Closing our heart is not the answer, Sometimes we stop looking for love. Not just love for somebody, love for, some people, say for example, they love to sing, or they love to sing because they got embarrassed or somebody humiliated them, so they quit. Something like that. Or they love to could be anything. They love to create. They love to paint. And then all of a sudden they quit because somebody told them something about their art and that it's no good. Don't listen to whatever people say. Don't. If you love doing that, continue doing that. Don't close your heart, okay? Because you were humiliated or you were criticized by somebody, okay? Forgive and forget, okay? Forget about your ego. Not forget about the lesson it gives you, okay? It's your ego. So, basically follow your heart. Follow where it leads you. Yeah, because if you keep judging and blaming others, pointing finger at others, because that's what's going to happen. You say, oh, that person is this. Oh, he was this and he was that. And oh, because of him or because of her, I became this, you know? No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Nothing is going to happen. Okay? If you keep pointing your finger at other people, yeah, blaming others. No, you don't do that kind of shit. Okay? Look within yourself. Point your finger at yourself. Self-evaluate. If you feel like you need to take action, I'll go for it. Do it, you know? But make sure you take self-evaluation first, okay? That's what I learned, okay? Look in the mirror and ask yourself, because there is something waiting for you that is beyond your imagination, something beautiful, but you have to continue. Don't give up. Never give up, okay? Because there is something waiting for you that is special, okay? If you just keep pursuing, okay? You are very special. And the reason you're here listening to me, because the universe loves you, okay? And stop the blame game. You are a beautiful soul, okay? Who embodies great qualities. You are beautiful. You are fucking beautiful. Okay? And you create beautiful things from, you know, whatever arts you do, whatever it could be, you know, you love helping people. That's a beautiful thing. Okay? You love creating music. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, if your heart calls for it, go for it. Okay? And if somebody criticizes you for the job you do, or whatever you create, somebody, you know, says something awful, don't listen to that person, okay? Yeah, you should know who you are. You should know who you are, okay? Here's the thing. If you continue on this route, you know, where you are right now, you know, keep blaming others with your lack-mindedness, you know, lack mindset, and whatever negativities you have in you, you either explode with anger, not just at yourself, but to others, you know, or it's possible you could end up having whatever issues, because here's the thing. If you are dealing with something that's bothering you, it could manifest in your body. You could probably have throat issues. You could probably have some, you know, medical issues. Could be whatever. You know, my cough, you know, many people here are having issues with, I don't know, coughing. I hear people coughing. So mine, it's totally different. Mine is like, there's something going on. In our community, people have been coughing. I don't know. It's not COVID. It's not COVID. Because it's more like flu or something. Because we went to, I think it was my mom's medical appointment. And we asked them if they have somebody having issues with, you know, COVID. And they told me, you know, I know many people have been having issues with, you know, respiratory issues and coughing, congestion and all that. But no, it's not COVID. You know, there were like, according to this medical provider, she said that they only had encountered like a couple people with COVID, but mostly, you know, it's more like flu-related type symptoms. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I don't know, like, my cough, it's been like about a month because it went away like somewhat and then it came back. I got hit with it again. Oh my gosh. And now it's like, but I've been, you know, taking really good care of myself, like drinking something with vitamin C in it. Yeah, like fruits and vegetables, you know, things like that. Eating grapefruit, you know, it's loaded with vitamin C. So yeah, I've been doing that. So yeah. And then if you plan to continue, make sure you get your self-checked, because sometimes it could be related to what's going on with your life, Yeah. Like mine, it's what's going on with our community. So it has nothing to do with me. Yeah. So, yeah, there is no right or wrong here. Sometimes someone is sent to you for you to learn a lesson. So, and it's up to you how you deal with it. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's the end of it. Hopefully, you get something out of that. Yeah. I have some other things that I want to talk about, but I think I'll do it for the next video. Yeah, I'll do that. So, anyway, I want to eye in the sky. I want to eye in the sky. Eye in the sky. Na, 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 na. I want to look at the lyrics first. Yeah. Today's Wednesday. So, Tuesday. I think it was it Monday? Sunday. Something like that. So, Eye in the Sky song. Yeah, as we were driving back, this thing was running in my head. I think it was Sunday or Monday. Oh, it couldn't be Monday because I was working Monday. Could be Tuesday. I don't know. But today's Wednesday. It wasn't yesterday. Oh, it must be Sunday. Oh my God, I totally confused. So, here it is. Ah, this is it. Don't think sorry is easily said. Don't try turning tables instead. I want to listen to the song. Yeah. Eye in the sky. La 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 la. I'd rather listen to the song because it's more fun that way. Especially my voice. Oh, this is not it. Oh, it is. It is. I thought I did not push the button. It's good. It's good. Because it has 75 million views, so it has to be good. Oh, the symphonic project. Man, I wish I could play the drum. God damn. I love it. Ah. Love it. Man. I like this version. Huge orchestra. Lots of musicians, Damn. Guitars, violins, all kinds of musical instruments. Can't really see it. It's just instrumental. No, not that one. I thought, when is this gonna start? Oh my god, there it is. Ah. Huh. I can read your mind. In the sky. You can read your mind. But damn. Yeah, I'm like a Christmas gift. That's it. So anyway, that was it. So yeah, just check the lyrics. You know. So yeah. Yeah, there's nothing much. Nothing much. I'll probably do my heart to heart talk tomorrow. The next one. 32, 33, possibly 33 tomorrow. I think this is 32. So yeah, 32. So, guess what? Guess what? I don't know. I'm expecting for a different song. If there's something on my teeth, oh, you know me. I just ate something. So, yeah. What do I need to talk about? Something quick. Something quick. 'Cause my heart is telling me just stay for a little bit. So there must be something. Okay? There must be something. What is it? I don't know what it is. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's it. And if I still feel, I don't know, if I still feel like doing more, I'll probably do it in a little while. So I might be able to do the other half of it, or who knows, part one, part two. I don't know. We'll see. So there might be another part. I might be able to do it, but we'll see. I might be able to pull another song for you. But yeah, that's it. I love you. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Take care and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening or whatever. All right, take care. Bye bye.